So I'm taking you to the airport tomorrow morning. I'll say my goodbyes then. But just let me say now, thank you all very, very much. You have really been an absolute delight. This has been a great trip. I knew it was going to be right from the start, from just picking you up in the airport. I knew what you were going to be like. So thank you. Fantastic. I've enjoyed your music. I've loved your company.
Thank you.
Mr. Robb. I didn't know we're doing it together. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Mr. Robb. Thanks, Mr. Robb.
Thanks, Mr. Robb.
You're amazing.
Thanks, Mr. Robb. You know, we give you a lot of trouble all the time, but you put up with us, take us on trips and stuff. We really appreciate it, even though we don't always show it.
And for some of us, 4 years, some people 3.5. You've been really, really good and put up, like you said, with a lot of our dumb antics. But you know what? You hung in there and you kept us going higher and reaching other levels of choral music. I love you.
Yeah, it's been a great 4 years. I mean, joining choir, I didn't know what to expect, and it's been a great experience. So I just want to say thanks.
Mr. Robb, I miss you, but I'll see you next year, all right? So this is from Hybrid. Waka Flocka coming out. See you, Mr. Robb.
See you, Mud.
Hey, Mr. Robb, it's Andrew. I'm just super thankful for this year because it was a great experience, and I know next year's not going to be as good as this year, but I'm sure we'll still make do and do what we can do, and it's going to be good. So I just want to say thanks for this trip because it's freaking awesome. It's probably one of the best experiences of my life so far, and all of it's because of choir and because of what you do. And I just want to say thank you for it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Robb, for bringing us to Europe. This is fun, being here with all our friends and stuff. It was great. Yeah, that's all.
Hey, Mr. Robb, I just want to say thank you for the 4 years of wonderful experience this program's given me, and I know, I don't know what to say. I just want to, you've actually been probably the most inspirational person on campus for me. Been there, talked to me when I need to talk to someone. So I just want to say thank you, Mr. Robb, and see you later.
I just want to thank Mr. Robb for having me in chamber for the last 3 years, and it's been a great experience, and you'll see me next year caroling.
And I want to thank Mr. Robb for allowing me to be in chamber as well, and for helping me to be able to sight read and grow through that experience and make beautiful music.
Hi, I'm Sierra, in case you don't know, and if you do know, well, hello again. So, I actually really enjoyed this trip. I'm kind of sad to be leaving, but I'm kind of excited to be seeing the people that I left back at home. Kind of miss them. Especially my little sister, Kira. She's gonna hate me for saying this, but yes, I do love you, Kira. And I love you too, Mom. And I'm actually really happy I was able to come on this trip. I'm really thankful for Mr. Robb for letting me actually be in his choir, because I got to experience this. So yeah, just thanks again, everyone.
Hi, Mr. Robb. I don't really know if there's a way to thank you for what you've done for me and for everyone in the choir, but at the moment I would just like you to know how much you've affected me personally. You've taught me more than anyone I ever thought that I could be taught. I mean, on this trip I've learned that we each have the ability to affect someone's life each time we perform, and for that I'm going to be forever grateful. So thank you very much, and I'll miss you a lot.
Hi, it's Megan. I just really wanted to thank Mr. Robb for arranging this trip and just making sure everybody was on top of things, and this is certainly a week I'll never forget. And if there's one thing I could get out of this trip was that how much music can move a person. After all, out of all the places that we sang, you could always tell it always touched somebody, and I owe all that to Mr. Robb and for organizing this trip.
Hi, Mr. Robb. I don't know where to start. I just wanted to thank you for the last 6 years of choir. You really taught me a lot, not only with music, but a lot of just how to be a leader, and you really helped me mature a lot. And especially musically, all the different music stuff that we got to do was amazing. All the different places we got to perform, it's been just amazing being able to go to all these places with you. And I don't think I'll be able to ever thank you enough, but all I can say is thank you so much, and I love you.
Hey, Mr. Robb, I just want to thank you for everything you've done for the past 4 years. I've really enjoyed doing choir a lot. Maybe at first I didn't want to, but after, I'm really glad I did it, and I'm really glad that I've had you as a teacher. And you definitely made my high school experience a lot better than it could have been. So thank you very much.
Hey, Mr. Robb, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to go on this trip. It was super fun. I learned so much. It was really awesome, and I just want to say thank you for all the years I've been in choir, because I really think that you helped so much with my confidence and with my singing technique, and I don't think I would have gotten this far without you, so thank you.
Hi, Mr. Robb. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you did for me to help me go on the trip to Europe with Chamber. It was incredible, and it was an experience that I'll never forget, and you're an awesome choral director.
Mr. Robb, I'd just like to say thank you so much for such an amazing experience. I had a lot of fun in Europe, and it was just wonderful to be there and see the group grow together musically like you've always wanted. And other than that, I'd just like to say a huge thank you for the past 4 years. They've just been amazing, and they've really enriched my high school experience, and I'm going to miss you so much.
Hello, Mr. Robb. How should I start? I feel like I have gotten really close to you as a teacher in the last 3 years. I'm kind of sad that I'm not coming back next year, and I know you want me to, but I have enjoyed the time I've had with you very thoroughly. And I want to thank you for, well, I guess I'm grateful that I was in your class when we took this trip, because I mean, I could have been there a year later and not done it. So I want to thank you for putting the trip together and getting the fundraising together and stuff, because I had a very, very fun time, and even if I went back to Europe, I wouldn't be there with the same people I was there with, so I think it was definitely something very special. And I think it was nice that we got to share the music with different cultures and meet a bunch of neat people, so thank you very much.
So, this is Kyle, and we got back from Europe yesterday, and just wanted to thank Mr. Robb for everything that he's done for us, all the musical things that he's done, how we've just had this opportunity to be able to go to Europe and share our music throughout the 3 countries that we went to, and just touch the other people, even though they might not understand us, but they can certainly feel the music go through them. So I want to thank Rob for just being able to experience that and being able to see all the architectural buildings, how much different it is from the US, and just wanted to say that.
Hey there. I'd like to thank the Academy. No, I'm joking. I'd like to thank Mr. Robb for making all of this possible, because being able to go to Europe and carol and sing in all these wonderful places both around town and abroad, none of this would be possible without you. Thanks, Mr. Robb. I'll see you again next year.
Hi, I'm Anna Costa, and I just want to thank you, Mr. Robb, for the last 4 years of choir, and even before that when I sang with you at CMT. Thanks for the trip to Europe. I had an amazing time, and even before that, every time I sing, it's something really special to me, so thank you very much for that.
Hi, Mr. Robb, it's Brett. Being in your choir for these last couple of years has really made me a more open person, and you're really the only person I can thank for that. I'm not shy in front of everyone anymore. So, thank you for that. This trip to Europe was amazing. I've never even been further than Arizona. So, going to Europe was life-changing for me. So, thank you. You're fantastic.
Hello, it's Mike. Hey, Mr. Robb. So I've been singing in your choir for about 3 years now. Yeah, 3 years. And just recently, I came here to tell you stuff. Now, at first, when we were going this trip, I wasn't sure what to think about it. I mean, everyone sounded excited about it. I wasn't sure if I really should be all too excited, but looking back at it, it was pretty cool, so yeah, I can see why people were. And I was glad I went. And I have to say, it was cool, so thank you very much.
Hey, Mr. Robb, it's me, Jason. I just really love to thank you for the great help you've been. I know I have a lot of problems going on, but you've been one of the only people at the school that's been able to support me through all the things that have gone wrong in my life, and you know what those are. So, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I hope for my next year, my last year, to be with you, to be awesome. I just really want to thank you again for all the help you've been. Thank you.
Okay, hi, Mr. Robb. I want to say thank you for arranging this trip, and for being that person in my life to look up to for 4 years. So, thank you.
Hi, Mr. Robb. It's Nicole Madaxian. This is a video to say thank you for the trip, but I have a lot more to thank you for. When I met you, I was really shy. I was really shy with my voice and shy with just everything in life. But through these 4 years of choir, I've grown not only as a singer, but as a person. I'm a lot more outgoing and everything with that, and mature, and I made so many friends in choir, and it's just been great. And you've been like a father figure in not only my life, but a lot of people in choir too. You're always there for us, and you've been there for so long now. I'm really gonna miss you. Thank you, Mr. Robb, for everything.